By Tuesday evening, officers at the Criminal Investigations Department headquarters had counted 112,000 bullets, and the exercise was still on. Military experts say it is the kind of weaponry that can adequately equip a battalion for war. But picture this, over 100,000 rounds of ammunition all in the hands of one man. Besides that, police also confiscated 4 sniper rifles, 2 pistols, gunpowder, 80 or so tanks used for storing fuel, hunting knives, bulletproof jackets, 429,000 shillings in cash, sleeping bags, among other assorted war-related items. Was someone preparing for a full-scale war?
This is an individual. We want to see linkage, whether there is really a syndicate. But we are talking about the first time in the history of Kenya.
KTN has established that this cash could be linked to the Isiolo clashes.
So far, we have been able to recover of 130 rifles of different makes.
Police apparently pieced together information from the Isiolo soup and a tip-off from an unidentified civilian and landed on one Munir Ahmed, also known as Harun. Munir is identified as a middle-aged Kenyan citizen of Asian descent with business interests in Narok and Nairobi. But his lawyer absolved him from any blame.
He's a businessman. He sells spares, he sells goods and other items like camping equipment.
Ombeta dismissed the event as a public relations exercise by police.
The 4 rifles and the 2 pistols belong to my client and he's licensed to have them. The tires and the spares belong to him. Any other item could be a collection from Isiolo and wherever places they have them. But at the moment, we do not know them.
Police arrested Munir at Embakasi, where he was attending a public auction. They then demanded that he leads them to his premises in Narok and Parklands, Nairobi. His wife was arrested in Narok and is being held by police there. But the police say the arrests could just be a tip of the iceberg.
We have laid our dragnet wide and we are going to get more people because we have that information.
The packaging of the ammunition clearly shows they are locally manufactured by the Eldoret-based Kenya Ordnance Factories Corporation, a subsidiary of the Ministry of Defense.
Some of the equipment do not belong to the Kenyan forces as we know them. So really the motive may not be there, but it tells us a lot where those weapons or ammunitions might have come from.
Itere, however, denies that the arms could have been headed for Isiolo and neighboring areas that have witnessed a lot of fighting.
Most of the ammunitions you find there are 9 millimeters, and the 9 millimeters caliber, they're the ones you use in either submachine guns or pistols. Really, you can't say they are the ammunitions which are being used in the cattle rustling areas. No.
And as police continue their investigations, reports emerge that fighters in the clash-torn Upper Eastern Province may have upgraded their weaponry.
We were able to recover 5, what you call the M16. M16s are fairly powerful firearms, and we want to find out where did they come from.
The seizure of the military hardware comes barely a week after 9 suspected members of a Somali rebel group, Hizbul Islam, were arrested in Lamu with weapons that are believed to have been headed for the Kenyan market. Coincidentally, the arms were recovered in Narok, Rift Valley, a province where the British Broadcasting Corporation reported in October to have been arming itself ahead of the 2012 general election. It is a cache like none other ever confiscated by Kenyan police. But what is interesting is that some of these items were clearly manufactured by the Ministry of Defense. Well, is that an indication it could be an inside job? And if so, will the police succeed in unraveling the motive behind this? Anne Soimwende, KTN at the CID headquarters, Nairobi.